Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It's me, Muhammad Zubair Khan, and we are in ninth week of Statistic 1. So we are discussing the presentation of data by different charts and different graphs. In previous class, we have studied that how to draw a histogram, and today we are going to study that how to draw a frequency polygon of the given data. I will tell you that there is a slightly difference between the frequency polygon and frequency curve. Otherwise, they are same. So frequency polygon, basically it's a geometrical figure, geometrical shape that we are going to draw by making the ordered pairs of the frequency and the associated class mark, and then we can draw those ordered pairs to plot the points. Then we will join the points by straight line, so we can get the frequency polygon. If we join the points with the straight lines, so we will get the frequency polygon. Otherwise, if we join the points with a smooth curve, so we will get a frequency curve. So that is the difference between the frequency polygon and frequency curve. Frequency polygon basically needs the class marks, like histogram would need the class boundaries. We will draw the class marks on x-axis and frequency on y-axis. Now, to find out the class mark, it doesn't need, or it is not necessary that you should have the continuous classes or you should have the discontinuous classes. In both cases, if the class boundaries are given, like in this example, or if the class limits are given, you can find out easily the class mark, which is the mid value of each class. How we can get? By adding the lower class limit or lower class boundary with upper class boundary divided by 2. Or by using the common sense, you can also easily find out the mid value of the each class, because if you see 10 and 20, what is the mid value of between 10 and 20? That is 15. Normally you can easily find out. So this is the example which is given. Draw a frequency polygon of following data. So let me draw the frequency polygon. First, what we need only the class mark. So class marks, which are representing by x also. How we can get? 10 plus 20, 10 plus 20 divided by 2, 10 plus 20, 30, 30 divided by 2 equal to 15. So the first class mark, or the mid value of the first class, that is 15. Now 20 plus 30 divided by 2, 20 plus 30 divided by 2, 20 plus 30, it will become 50, 50 divided by 2, so it will become 25. Then 30 plus 40, 70, 70 divided by 2, 35. Then 40 plus 50, 90, 90 divided by 2, so it will become 45. 50 plus 60, so it will become 110, 110 divided by 2, so it will become 55. And then 60 plus 70, so it will become 130, I think, 140 divided by 2. So if you see here, we have 130 divided by 2, so it will become how much? 65. So you will add the lower class boundary with upper class boundary and divide by 2. Basically, class mark is the average of each class. Average means mid value of each class. So by this way you can easily calculate the class mark. After finding the class marks, then draw the xy plane like this, the Cartesian coordinate plane. On x-axis you need to draw the class mark. C dot m means class marks. And on y-axis you have to draw the frequency. Now you will search out that the frequency is having high values or low values. So if it's having the low value, like in this example, so you can easily take 1 unit equal to 1, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can easily accommodate all the frequencies. And on x-axis you will take start from the first class, that is 15. So it should be away from 0. So here 15, then with equal distance 25, then 35, then 45, then 55 and 65. So after that, try to make the ordered pairs of these two. What is the frequency of the first class? That is 1. And what is the class mark of the first class? That is 15. So this ordered pair will give you a point. 15 having frequency 1. This is the first point. Then the second one, 25 having frequency 2. 2 is the frequency of the second class and 25 is the mid value of the second class. So by the combination of these two, you will get another point, that is 2. So after that, 35 having frequency 4, 35 having frequency 4. So this will be the next point. After that, 45 having frequency 5, 45 having 5 frequency. Then 55 having 3 frequency, 55 having frequency 3. Then 65 having 2 frequency, 65 having 2 frequency. So after plotting the points, this is basically the way that how to plot the points. So after plotting the points, then join them with the straight line. The straight line should be between any 2 points. 2 points will be connected by the straight line. So by this way, you will get a curve, and this is basically called what? Frequency polygon. It's a geometrical shape, and it can be constructed by finding what? By finding only the class mark and the given frequency. So this is the graphical presentation of a frequency distribution. If you see, this is a frequency distribution, or in other words we can say secondary data, or in other words we can say it's a group data. We can represent it by this particular way. Now if the points are connected by straight lines, so we can say these are called frequency polygon. Another curve that we have, that is frequency curve. So if we join these points smoothly with a smooth curve, that is, then it will be converted into a frequency curve like this. Look at. If we draw with a smooth curve amongst the points, so we will get what? We will get frequency curve. Frequency curve, that is the difference between frequency curve and frequency polygon. Frequency polygon, straight line. Frequency curve, smooth line. The rest of the procedure is same. You need the class mark. No need to find out the class boundary. Remember, if you draw the class boundary, you will not get the correct form of the graphical presentation of the data. But you have to find out the class marks, and you need the frequency which will be given. That is the only difference between the histogram as well as the frequency polygon. And as I mentioned, the additional thing that if you need to draw the frequency curve, just join the points with the smooth curve, so it will become a frequency curve. And if you join the points with the straight line, so it will become what? It will become a frequency polygon. So by this way, you can draw a frequency polygon. In the given notes, the examples will be given. You should try to study hard the examples and do practice on those examples also. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.